Woke up in the land of smiles, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Coopersthaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Coopersthaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Golden beaches, sand so soft and white. Crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Coopersthaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Coopersthaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, sister, my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. From Chiang Mai's mountains to Koh Samui's shore, every step's a story, I'm craving for more. Smiles all around, the people so kind. Thailand's a treasure that's one of a kind. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky. Festivals that spark like the stars up high.
Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And thank you for coming on and watching Cooper's Thai Adventure live stream with myself, Cooper, and my good friend and trusty sidekick, Mr. Brock Snitters. How are you, Brock?
Brooke, yeah, good. Yeah, good. Another day in paradise here, Coop. I was on the highway at 7:15 today, coming over here.
Highway?
Well, second road's like a highway, 4-lane, divider in the middle.
2 lanes
Jesus.
each way.
Yeah, it was beautiful. The wind hitting your face and just ideal temperature. That's one thing I love about Thailand. It's the same kind of weather all year round. Little variations in temperature, but other than that, it's
it's still beautiful in Thailand, but we have to talk about political events and how they're going to possibly affect Asia and how they already are affecting Asia. Okay.
Really?
So we all know there's a war going on in the Middle East with several countries now against Iran and Iranian proxies against Israel. It's all over the news. Everybody's heard it since Saturday when it kicked off. U.S. government made sure to do it after the stock markets are closed on a Saturday during broad daylight of all times. And it's borderline getting out of hand. And it is going to affect Asia. I have to be 100% honest. How is it going to affect Asia? Well, for starters, Bangkok is a huge travel hub. Okay, from people from the east wanting to go to the west, people from the west wanting to go to the east. A lot of them have connections going through Bangkok.
Really?
A lot.
Hmm.
For example, if you're in Australia and you want to go to England, if you don't want to take the direct flight of 22 hours, whatever it is, I know it's a really long
Shit,
flight
that's
from
a long
Australia
one.
to London, especially up if you're in the northern territory of Australia. It's an exceptionally long flight. And a lot of people do connecting flights via either Bangkok or Dubai. It's a easy one to do. People from America and Canada want to come to Thailand. Often they'll do the same thing. If you're on the East Coast, you fly into Dubai, change planes in Dubai or Qatar or Doha, and then get your connecting flight to Bangkok.
Aren't they?
They're all closed.
Yeah.
Every single one of them is down. Now, Dubai airport did get hit. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 5 times now.
Wow.
It's been hit, Dubai airport. And I know this because I have friends, boots on the ground in Dubai. Darlene and I met in Kuwait. We have a lot of friends in the Middle East, all over.
Probably been messaging,
Yeah, been messaging. I actually have videos of the incoming missiles hitting the airport. I've got videos on my cell phone people have sent me. I don't know if I can put them out on YouTube due to, sensitivity rules on YouTube, on channels that aren't war channels. You have to be careful what you can and what you can't show. But I do have the videos, and I'll be happy to show them to anybody that's here, boots on ground. But also, Kuwait got hit big time. Darlene and I were at Kuwait. I was working for the U.S. Army at Camp Arifjan. Camp Buring just got hit this morning. Also, Ali Al Salim Air Force Base in American Air Force Base got hit. Doha's been hit bad. Qatar's been hit bad.
Where are they hitting the airport? Like in Dubai. Is it Dubai or Doha? Or?
All of them.
Yeah, why the airport?
Well,
Americans aren't at the airport.
Here's the thing. Well, Americans are everywhere, Brooke.
Well, they're in their camps, aren't they? Bases?
Military, but you also have civilians too, traveling.
Walking the tarmac at the airport, are they?
But America took, and Israel, not sure who bombed the presidential palace in Iran, took out their supreme leader, the Ayatollah Khomeini. Well, the Ayatollah Khomeini, for those that don't know, in the Sunni religion of Muslim, is a very powerful figurehead. He's almost in line with like our Pope. Imagine if our Pope was assassinated by Muslims. What would happen? Well, there'd be a wide outrage towards Muslims, wouldn't there? Well, hence why you're seeing all these protests and things going on around the world. Pakistan and also in Kuwait, the American embassy is being overrun with locals, being attacked as we speak. It's currently going on in Baghdad. The American embassy there in the Greenbelt is currently being attacked by locals. So he was a very, very powerful figurehead. And basically, he's been assassinated. They then appointed his son, his second son, who is also Khomeini, to take a temporary position as the supreme leader in the country. And just out this morning, he's now been assassinated.
Really?
So that's 2 supreme leaders in the case of 36 hours.
That might be
since
a job
it's all began.
That might be a job you don't want to apply for.
Definitely a job you don't want to apply for. But I can see civil unrest happening all over the world. In the island of Davao in the Philippines, like I said, it's predominantly Muslims. We have Muslim areas over here. You go to Indonesia, a lot of it's Muslim. You go to Singapore, a lot of it is Muslim, majority Muslim. So how they're going to react, I don't know, is the honest answer. I hope.
Well, let me tell you.
Go on.
So the majority of Muslims are peace-abiding humans. The religion teaches that.
Yeah.
There's a segment, and that Khomeini guy was one of them, that are fanatical, I guess, far right zealots that they're more equated to like Hitler than a pope, in my opinion. And you can, when the population who's not armed was rebelling, at least protesting, let's call it that, about the government.
What you're talking about Iran? Yeah,
I'm talking about Iran there, and this is only like 2 weeks ago. They end up killing them like 10,000s, let's say, whether
tens of thousands,
6,000, 10,000, whatever the reports are.
Yeah,
unarmed civilians protesting. That's it. Not trashing buildings or burning cars. Just out in force protesting. They want
that did
change.
happen, though.
It did happen. Yeah. So to me, I got no issue with them taking that guy out. God bless him. He's not good. He's a bad man. And so the bottom line, Iran, because of him and people under him, the Revolutionary Guards and that, they've suppressed the country, the people, and have, fomented, bad things throughout the world, supporting bad groups and terrorists. And so, yeah, it's a small, in my opinion, look, where's the money? These guys are supporting themselves. There's a small clique of them. Apparently the Revolutionary Guard run the oil industry to a great extent. Well, they're lining their own pockets. And that's why they're looking for a change, at least, Trump is, and Israel too. So, but here in Thailand, to me, Coop doesn't sugarcoat anything. He'll tell you just the way it is. To me,
always do.
I try and do the same, but we're not affected here in Thailand that I see.
Not
if you wanted to fly here and your trip was through Dubai, you ain't getting on that plane because it's getting rerouted or changed. So you're absolutely right on that. But I don't see day-to-day changes here. And yeah, the less you watch the news, probably the better you will be.
My biggest fear, though, is that they opened a can of worms. Should they done the way that they did it in South America, where they just went in, took out the president, put him on a plane to America to stand trial? Or maybe the way the Philippines did it. Duterte was turned in by Bongbong Marcos, the new president of the Philippines, and standing trial in The Hague for war crimes, crimes against humanity, and things of the nature. There's a right way, there's a wrong way. I'm just not too sure America's done it the right way today.
There's always going to be naysayers. Listen, at least Trump has done something. You go back to Carter, placating the Iranians. They seized the hostages, kept them over a year. Reagan gets elected because of that. And guess what? They're out of there. They're out of that, kidnapping in less than a week. You know what I mean? Hello. Why? The big stick. So, no, I think it's high time that Iran has a change. Hopefully it will continue where the people, end up rebelling, get back on the streets now. I probably won't be as much. And apparently, a lot of the IRC, the Revolutionary Guards, are, deserting. Let's hope that's true. Part of the problem is you don't know what news to believe and what not to. There's so much fake out there. But no, I ain't got no issues with that. And are we affected here? I don't see any differences. So.
Not of yet. No, we're not affected here. I have to be, again, completely honest. There's no political unrest going on in Thailand that we're aware of that's been reported on any of the media outlets here in Thailand or YouTubers. We're not seeing anything in that regards. So let's get into the comments. And you have two political views. You have my view, which says that there could have been an alternate way of doing it rather than assassinating their equivalent of a pope, the Ayatollah Khomeini, even how bad he was. They could have gone in, flown in, kidnapped him in the middle of the night, you know, use the British SAS or the American Black Berets, you know, and gone in and got the guy and flew him out. It could have happened that way, and take him to the Netherlands where he can stand trial in The Hague, you know, for war crimes. Or Brooke's view,
Dreamer.
go in and
Nothing
bomb
but a
him and bomb him
dreamer.
again and 1,000 more times. Let's hear your thoughts on today's live stream. Got to get into it because there is a lot of Asian population, a Muslim population out here in Asia. So it does affect us indirectly.
Yeah, well, it can possibly. But again, I figure, you know, I have never met a Muslim that was protesting or, you know, anti this or anti that. So
Yeah.
you know, I think most of them just want a peaceful life like we do.
Yeah, and I have a lot of Muslim friends.
Bingo.
So do you.
Yeah,
So we do know quite a few good Muslim
absolutely.
people. Starting off with
Fred Pentone, morning CBD and viewers. Koopa's follow-up to your last live stream. Former heavyweight champion Tyson Fury loves Jomtien, runs 4 miles a day on Jomtien Beach Road in prep for his upcoming April fight in England.
Yeah, he was nice enough to shake my hand and take a picture with me at our meet and greet.
Saw him there, and
Yeah,
Ryan, I think he said it on the live stream even Saturday day. Geez, that guy must be 6'9".
He's-
Ryan
he's
is
a big
6'4",
guy,
and
yeah.
he's towered above him. But just lastly, I've seen him jogging on Beach Road. Yep. What a sale. Good morning, you handsome men. And Darlena, Robert from Texas, looking forward to you and the gang's thoughts on the current events.
I wish it would have gone down differently. Iran has retaliated big time. They've hit over 15 American bases in the Gulf. All the bases in Kuwait have been hit. All the bases in Qatar, Bahrain, and Emirates and Saudi have all been hit. I can report that safely without giving classified information away. It's on the news. CNN is reporting it. Fox News is reporting it. Al Jazeera is reporting it. BBC is reporting it. You know, so and unfortunately, already 3 American soldiers have lost their lives.
Yeah,
that's also been reported this morning in the news.
Living the adventure. 65. Morning, CBD. I'm looking forward to meeting you all at the meet and greet this month, meaning March now. I would really appreciate any advice on who I could talk with about seeing some condos like y'all. Thanks for what you do.
What I would say to you, living the adventure, is get on our Facebook group. The banners, the Facebook group is in the banner down below. It's called Coopersthaiadventure. Coopersthaiadventure community on Facebook, and the only requirement to join is be a subscriber to our YouTube channel. Both are free; they don't cost you a penny, and they can put you in touch. The people on our channel, because we have over 500 boots on ground, they can put you in touch with their agents that help them get into their buildings.
Yeah, and I think too, Marketplace. You know, there's a lot of listings. It's probably a segment like condos for rent on Marketplace and whatever, Jomtien, or hopefully you're thinking of Jomtien. It's a beautiful area. And then some people, I just say, hey, you know, rent a hotel for 2, 3, 4 days, get your feet wet, you get everything looked after in the nice place. Maybe you pay a little more, but it gives you time to walk around, knock on doors, check them out while your boots on the ground. Here, pictures can be deceiving, and you know, oh geez, it didn't look like that in the pictures. And you get there and there's mold in the bathroom, and you think, ah, shit. You know, I'm talking maybe renting on Airbnb and shit like that. But yeah, boots on the ground's good.
Yeah. And then if you're talking about staying at District Grand Park 2, Joe's the guy to get in touch with. So Joe is the developer there, and he's a solid guy.
He is a solid guy. I've been there for 3 years, going on 4 now, and I'll be renewing. Ryan loves District Grand Park 1. Joe looks after both, and they're both a little different. You know what I mean? There's certain things they like. The pools are warmer over there. Mine, I think, will be good today. I'll probably be getting in back to normal. Let's hope so. But yeah, check them out, guys. And one last thing he mentioned there about the meet and greet. March the 24th is the 4th Tuesday this month, guys. 6 p.m. at Fraser's. And Coop, there's 5 Tuesdays in March. So don't go the last Tuesday, guys. It's the 4th Tuesday.
Okay.
Remember who did that? That was Troy.
Troy did
that.
it, yeah.
Went the last, yeah. Nomad Jack and the lovely Pinky. Good morning, CBD gang. See you later for brekkie and bowling. You're going bowling today, are you?
Of course. You?
No, I'll probably be napping after the gym.
I can put 3 holes in your back and roll you down there.
Oh, you probably could. Well, I've got good news for you. This is your lucky day.
Why?
You get. I'm gonna treat you to. Okay, a brekkie.
Whoa! First time ever.
Usually it's his lucky day. He gets to buy me a coffee.
Yeah, we'll see you later, Jack.
All right, yeah, Jack, we'll see you there. Roger Walker, good morning, good evening, Darlene, Cooper, and Brooke, and everyone's thumbs up. Stay safe. Yeah, we are.
Yeah, to everybody out there.
Scott and Meritus from Pennsylvania. Hopefully it's warmer there. Good morning, evening. Looking forward to the conversation. Scotty must be coming back soon, hopefully.
Yeah, summer.
April? Or not till summer? Oh.
Yeah.
Mike the Swede. Morning, CBD. I feel so sorry for all that are now stuck in the Middle East and can't get there to their home countries.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
They use it as a transit. Emirates Airlines is putting people in hotels until they can get flights out.
Right.
You know, or trying to use alternate airports that they can get them out back to their home countries. It's bad.
I met JT, you know, hadn't seen him in a long time. He was at Tops there. So we stopped, had a cold drink, and I said, Jesus, you're lucky you're not in the Middle East. He says, Brooke, I got guys messaging all day, what's going on? And he says, but really, I don't know. He says, if I was there now, which he's not, he's here in Thailand, but he says, if I was there, I wouldn't be working, but getting paid, you know what I mean? And they'd up my pay because it's now a danger zone.
Hazard pay.
Yeah, hazard pay. So geez, had me scratching my head. Shit, he'd be better off financially being there, not having to work, getting paid, and getting a bump in pay. Wow. But now we're better here. Up from Mayo. Good evening, everyone. Looking forward to another informative show.
Thank you, Romeo.
We'll be looking forward to come over. Mike Medic. Good evening, guys, from the good old US of A.
Hello, Mike.
What a sale. Hit that like button. Make Darlene smile.
Yes, please. It's free. It doesn't cost a penny.
See what we can get to. Terry Fallon from Bancroft. Hello to Coop, Brooke, and Darlene, and all in the chat. Hope everyone is well from Bancroft, Ontario. Oh, Coop, it's only minus 26 centigrade tonight.
Is that all?
Jesus.
Oh, heck. Put your thong on, buddy. Go swimming.
So it's probably 26 when I left this morning. So there's 52 degrees centigrade difference. Wow. Thorin Bismarck says, morning, guys. I hope life is good for everyone here. It is.
It's a good escape to get away.
Yeah, come here. Come to
Thailand is a neutral country. They really don't have any sworn enemies. You know, Russia loves Thailand. China loves Thailand. And the West loves Thailand. So
I never
really
knew till I got here, Coop, it's never been invaded.
No.
And never been occupied, colonized. They've always been kind of their own country, which, wow.
Yeah, never. Buddhist religion is a very peaceful religion.
Yes.
Yeah, and they believe in peace, as do I.
Yep.
Yeah.
Karma. I think that's why no crime here that I see. Vegas Chris from Lost Wages. Greetings, CBD and gang. Wishing us all a great week ahead with all that is going on this crazy planet.
I hope it's over quickly.
Yeah, we all.
But I don't know. My thoughts are it's probably going to be a week to 2 weeks. I wish it was over today.
Well, you're gonna have to take it day to day. That's what I see. Like Trump keeps threatening, 4 weeks. It'll be a month, but I think once the retaliatory rockets stop coming, the way I look at it, they probably spent a lot of their armada already, missiles, sending them hitting back. And that'll probably lessen each day. And, maybe it gets to a point where there ain't any coming out. Well, then they'll probably talk,
I don't know. I've seen the bunkers in Iran, the underground tunnels.
Yeah.
They've got thousands of ballistic missiles, thousands. And I'm not talking a couple hundred or a dozen here. I'm talking literally thousands. It goes on for miles underground.
I do trust the U.S. and Israeli intelligence enough. They'll probably know where those are. And once they've taken out all the air defense systems, which probably are done almost by now, they're going to send in these big bombers.
They already have the B-2 bombers.
Yeah, with the big bunker buster bombs, and whatever's underground, they're going to get them boys. So
I don't know. It's under a mountain, so it's pretty well fortified.
Yeah.
It's like our equivalent of NORAD,
right,
in America. All right, it's the last line of defense, NORAD, and it's in the Cheyenne Mountain range. The only thing that could take it out is a direct hit from a nuclear weapon.
Ooh.
Now, is Trump crazy enough to launch a nuclear weapon?
No.
On Iran to take out those missiles? No. I know he's a crazy guy, but I don't think he's quite that crazy.
Crazy like a fox.
So,
Captain Action from Tampa. Great show, Cooper, with Brooke's nephew Ryan. That was last Saturday.
Thank you, Henry.
That, guys. It was funny.
He's a nice young man, 41 years old, and retired in Thailand, living the good life.
Told the story about my boots.
Yes.
JT was howling at that one. Lost Boy, greetings, everyone.
Greetings, Lost Boy.
Terry Fallon, get Captain Action. Totally agree. Ryan's a cool guy. 41, he's doing well.
Yeah.
David Lowe, good morning from a beautiful Jomtien morning. Click the like button already. It's always a great return on my investment. Do you guys think with the conflict or activity in Iran, the dollar will rise in value?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's your thoughts?
Oil's gone up, but, speaking of oil, Coop, I think I'm paying the same price on gasoline that it was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it here, but it doesn't fluctuate. Now, I remember in the States, the next day it could be up 10 cents, down a nickel, up 20, same in Canada. But here now it's pretty steady, the same year round.
Thailand has an oil pipeline from Singapore.
Okay.
All right. So they get their oil from Singapore. They don't get it from the Middle East. They have a direct pipeline. So really, they're not affected. And hence why you haven't seen the price of gasoline spike up here in Thailand in the last 3 days.
Singapore is not big in oil. Is it tankers coming in?
They have offshore oil rigs.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Dollar-wise, just to answer, they're got to keep issuing bonds to finance the debt. So that, to me, is going to weaken the dollar. They're low in interest rates. That's going to weaken it. So
let's find out.
I don't see the dollar getting stronger nor weaker. I think it's probably going to be steady for a while.
Well, it is getting stronger. Because Friday, Darlene and I went out. I had to go to the bank for my retirement visa to get my statement to renew it. And the exchange rate was 30.8.
Yeah.
It is currently 31.17.
Well, so it is getting a little stronger.
So it is
going in the right
stronger.
way. That's a good sign. What gold do? Check it now.
Gold prices are frozen over the weekend.
No, gold's traded 24/7.
Yeah, but not on the stock exchange.
No. I'd have to see.
And W Secret says, okay. Hello, gents.
Damon Budgeon from Laos just got back from Laos. Okay, at 7 a.m. Tired from the long bus ride. Geez, I think he said it was over 8 hours. But watching and see you at breakfast later. Oh, that's good, Damon. Yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you.
Tell us about the beautiful countryside you saw.
Yeah, the lovely ladies. Mike the Swede. I now read that more than 1,000 Swedes are stuck in UAE and Qatar.
And all the rest of everybody else. you'll have citizens for all over the world. Qatar and Dubai are a major transit hub.
Oh yeah,
Major hubs.
you've done that many times.
Hundreds of times,
Yeah.
Brooks. And I'm not lying. I was stationed in Iraq in the U.S. Army. I was a contractor, defense contractor in Afghanistan and Kuwait. The amount of times I've used Dubai Airport, I would say it's well over 100 times. Both Dubai and Qatar.
Yeah. Well, and I don't know if you can get on a train or bus or, you know, like land transportation, but the airports are closed in the whole region. So trying to drive to Oman or Saudi Arabia or Qatar ain't gonna do you any good because their flights ain't working either.
But anytime I had leave or vacation while I was out in the Middle East, I was always coming to Thailand, right here, Thailand, because it's only a 6-hour flight.
Yeah, nice.
So it's not very long.
No.
You know, compared to if you're flying from London to Bangkok, which is a 12.5-hour flight. Sydney to Bangkok, again, probably about 9 to 10-hour flight, round about there. You know, 6-hour, yeah, that's a hop, skip, and a jump for us. You know,
Canadians, you know, we are kind of isolated there, both oceans on either side of the country.
Yeah.
That, you know, it was natural to fly south for the winter, you know, which I did. And after the fiasco with Trump in Canada, they started going to Mexico in more droves. Well, now the Mexicans are up in arms. They, you know, they want these foreigners out. They're driving up rental prices, land prices, everything. So can't win. Come to Thailand. You'll like it. Hunter Orion, good evening, CBD and crew. Getting excited. I may be booking my May trip this week. Can't wait to be back in the land of smiles.
Book direct.
He knows.
Do not fly to the Middle East.
Yeah,
all I can say right now.
But Coop's got a good point. If you can get a direct flight, guys, avoid all the baloney.
But I will say this: once it's over, the Emirates will rebuild their airports super fast, and I mean super fast. They've got trillions of dollars, you know, because they're big oil-bearing countries, Qatar and Dubai. You know, so they'll get them up and running within a matter of a week or two.
Yep. No, they definitely can afford it. Iran, on the other hand, I don't think so. I think they're with the, you know, things that are happening there. I think they're short of money with their sanctions, you know, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
You get the right government in there and you probably get some help.
But see you soon, Hunter.
Heath McDaniel, good morning from Southeast Tennessee.
Hello, Heath.
Southeast, down there, Chattanooga, maybe. Ernie Jones, good morning, CBD and gang.
Good morning, Ernie.
Missed Ernie at church yesterday, Coop. Well, missed you too, actually.
PlayStation Day.
Gary Fallon, I see that even Dubai has been affected.
Yeah. They're going up against everybody. Iran right now.
Oman and like they're all kind of had something drop on them. But the other thing JT said, that the tall hotel that you saw get hit there, Fremont, was it?
The Fremont Hotel, yes.
He said, geez, Brooke, I stayed in that many times. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be a little scary.
Yeah, and I actually have a video on my phone of the Fremont get hit. Right. One of our subscribers' girlfriend is currently over there, and it was just outside where she lived.
Was that Kenny's girlfriend?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and she's pretty terrified right now.
Sure. Mike Maddock, payback is a bitch.
And that's what we're seeing.
Yeah.
Iran said, if you do this, we're going to hit all of you. And we're going to hit all of your bases. We got a hell of a lot of missiles. You know, that 10-day war we had last year didn't hurt our stockpile. And they're right in that. I have to give them credit for that one thing. I don't take a lot of credence out of what comes out of the IRGC's mouth. But I do know that they have stockpiles and stockpiles of missiles, and they're all buried under huge mountains. And if you've ever flown over the Middle East, if you ever flown over Afghanistan or Iraq, or, well, not Iraq in particular, but Afghanistan and Iran, it's all mountains, Brooke. There's only so many spots where you can build houses because it's just mountains and mountains and mountains all over the place. Afghanistan was like that. You know, I'm flying over Afghanistan. I'm looking out the plane at the mountain range below, and I'm like, where do they build villages here? You know, there's just no room. It's just mountain on top of mountain on top of mountain, you know?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hunter Ryan, love Qatar Q suites, but maybe need to go via Japan this trip. Yeah, probably smart.
Darlene and I have tried 3 times with Qatar to fly their airline that has the Q suite. The Q suite is business class, and basically it's got 2 doors, you know, and then you have like the 2 seats that fold down to a bed, and you're literally, you know, sleeping with your partner in some of the cabins that they have there on the airline. Well, every time we booked it, it said it was a Q suite flight. We get on the flight, it's not Q suite. So 3 times we tried and 3 times we failed.
Oh. Richard Woolley, hi CBD and all. Just booked my flight today, LA to Hong Kong, to avoid going over the Middle East. Smart. Many flights are canceled now. Correctamundo.
And Qatar Airways, Emirates Airlines are both, their flights are grounded all over the world.
Yeah.
Their staff are sitting in hotels because they can't get back to their home country.
Back to the home, yeah.
You know, there is a complete no-fly zone over the Middle East right now. You know, only the military can fly.
Yep.
Everybody else is grounded.
True that.
All you got to do is look at flightradar.com. Go to that website, flightradar.com. Type in Middle East, and it'll show you all the air traffic around. And normally there's tens of thousands of airplanes up there at a time, all over the Middle East. And it's just empty, completely empty.
Maybe that's a reason it won't go on too long, because they got to get things going back to normal. Maybe a week I can see, but after that, there'll be a lot of impetus to settle things down where they can reopen these.
Now, a lot of flights from like Europe to Asia have to now reroute and go around, you know, by Africa to come into Thailand because they can't fly over the Middle East. You know, that's a long diversion. You know, we'll probably end up seeing somebody at the meet and greet say, hey, Coop, I came over on a flight from KLM from Holland. And normally it's a 10-hour flight, you know, to 11-hour flight to Bangkok. Well, it took 16 hours because we had to go by Djibouti, you know, in South Africa or something, you know.
Oh, boy. Mike Medic, flights from here go to Hong Kong also. Good.
Yeah.
I think he's talking LA.
That'd be a good one.
Yep.
Yeah. Hong Kong is a nice airport. Well, Hong Kong is a nice country. You know, Darlene and I went there on the cruise ship for Christmas. Beautiful. We're going again later on this year for Christmas as well.
Good. W Secrets to Success. Dubai International Airport rocked by Iranian counterstrike following U.S.-Israeli attacks. Source is Newsweek.
Yeah, they got hit 5 times.
Yeah.
And I saw the footage. Somebody sent me the footage from Kuwait of the Kuwait International Airport hit as well. Hit the main terminal building where you go through immigration control. Hit that area of it. A couple people wounded. Nobody died, thankfully. But yeah, they're taking out all the airports around the Middle East, basically to cause bedlam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teach you boys a lesson. Vegas Chris, yeah, my favorite Qatar Q suites through Qatar is going to have to be reconsidered for the future of my travel back and forth to Thailand.
Yeah.
So he's going to be traveling back and forth.
Like I said, I hope this is done within the 2-week time frame that they've allocated. I hope it's over and done by then, you know, and hopefully that's the end of it. The only thing you'll have to worry about in that area is it going to become unstable once the war's over? Are you going to see local terror networks, you know, suicide bombers and stuff like that causing further mayhem? Is the question that we don't honestly know. And I don't think Brooke or I could tell you one way or the other on this live stream what's going to happen a month from now, you know, once it's all done and dusted, you know, with these local terror networks.
Oh, I can tell you. The world will be in a better place.
Hopefully.
Correctamundo. Terry Fallon, guys, so sad the world is in such disarray. I believe we should be so beyond this.
I do. But unfortunately, you got bad actors in the world.
Yeah, but Thailand, we don't. Come to Thailand. It's a land of smiles. The weather's great. The food is great. It's affordable. You get 5-star accommodations for peanuts. Yeah, we don't seem to be too affected.
Now, on your far west coast of Canada, what's the name of that?
Vancouver Island, British
Vancouver
Columbia.
Island.
Yeah.
For those that don't want to fly,
Yeah.
too afraid of flying, well, I got some good news. On the 1st of October, there's a Royal Caribbean cruise line is sailing from Vancouver Island direct to Japan.
Wow, that's
There you
probably
go. You're in
Victoria
Asia.
to Japan, then Tokyo, maybe, whatever.
Yeah, so
Nice.
it's going to do the Trans-Pacific crossing.
Like one way or like
One way.
Okay, well that'd be good to know. Yeah.
And then it's going to do Japan to South Korea and do that for the season starting October till March of next year.
You want to see Canada with Darlene at some point.
That is the plan.
We should
but
book,
only if you're our tour guide.
well, I was going to say we should book that return cruise.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we could fly to Japan. That's not too bad. What is that? 6 hours?
About 5 hours.
5
yeah.
hours, yeah. And then cruise on over to it'd be Victoria probably, which is a beautiful city. Spend a bit of time in the island, hop over to Vancouver, a couple days there, you know, then probably take that train across the Rockies,
I'd love that.
Alberta, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, hit Ontario,
Mm-hmm.
and then down east you got Quebec. Montreal's beautiful, Quebec City.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get down to the eastern provinces, you know.
Oh, yeah. It'd be a fantastic
And
trip.
we'll leave you in Newfoundland. Captain Action, Terry Fallon. Hello, Terry.
Hello,
Terry's,
Henry. How we
back to
doing?
Henry, yeah. Las Vegas trader. Very interesting that Trump waited until nearly all financial markets were closed before he ordered the attack. Seems to be the norm.
Yeah.
They don't want to upset the markets during Monday to Friday trading sessions. So they'll do it on a Friday night after close or Saturday morning, maybe.
And that's when they did. Saturday morning, broad daylight.
No issue
Didn't
with that.
go in at a midnight strike or anything like that. They did it during broad daylight hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Vegas Chris. So is the world a safer place now with what has transpired over the weekend with Iran? I believe it is.
I don't know. I'm on the fence on that one because I know how many radical fanatics are out there. I don't know the exact number, but I know there's thousands of them, if not millions.
And what are they going to do?
As much as they can.
Which they would have been doing anyways.
The CIA in the U.S. is on red alert right now,
Sure they
thinking there's going to be an attack on the homeland.
Well, that's a smart idea. You better be on your guard, you know. The thing is this, is it safer today or tomorrow? Well, there's more turmoil than there was a week ago. But I think in the long run, it will be a safer planet with bad actors, one less bad actor, let's say. You know, like, I mean, you look at that Maduro guy in Venezuela. Was he good for the people? No. Was he good for the region? Well, probably not. Same thing with this Khomeini guy. Was he good for his people? Well, he killed 10,000 of them a couple weeks back, so maybe not.
Yeah, but better the devil you know. They may get somebody 10 times worse in there than him.
So, like, Trump's right. Like, they have killed Americans through their proxies and this and IED bombs. I guess in Afghanistan, it was all the Iranians that were building those IED bombs. You know what I mean? And so there you go. So yeah, it's hey, one less bad actor to me is a good thing.
See what? Only time will tell.
Time will
folks.
tell.
Only time will tell.
Robert, Mr. Nut with his Texas humor. Good morning, CBD and gang. War is bad. He's right. You hate you have to do it, but Thailand is great, which he's absolutely right. Come to the land of smiles with your press, Coop and VP, President Coop and VP Brooke. Brock's Knitters. Correctamundo, Roberto.
He's always got something funny to say, don't he, Nut?
We'll put Roberto as the immigration, chief of immigration. You deport them if they're not good, Robert. What a sale. Cooper, I really enjoyed the show meeting Ryan and learning his amazing life story. I hear he has a famous uncle in Thailand. He does.
Not famous uncle, notorious uncle.
A quick story about how he got started in Nashville. I had met him after his first year. He didn't want to go to basically college for music because, you know, but his parents made him. You know what I mean? He wanted to pursue his career, get on, you know. And so I met him in Guelph at the time. He was studying down in Toronto. First year at jazz. He was studying jazz at school. And I'm there excited. Hey, how'd your first year go? Are you happy? Uncle Brooke, I didn't learn anything. You know, what? He says, really? He says, yeah, just, you know, got to go because the parents want me to go to school. You know what I mean? Well, you're not getting ahead. Oh, all that stuff. I knew. Gee, I'm wasting time there. Well, where should you be? Nashville. All right, let's do it. You're off the hand of your mom and dad. I'm not getting involved. So we packed his bags, drove him down. I think I booked him a month in a hotel or motel down there, but they had free breakfast. And he'd load up in the morning. Yeah, that's what he lived on the rest of the day. So. But he went knocking on doors, Coop, and he had a deal within the first 2 weeks there.
Wow. Yeah.
Anyway, small little tidbit. Ronald Riker, good morning, CBD and tubers from Daytona Beach,
Florida.
Yep. I think it's warmed up.
Hello,
over
Ronald.
There. Terry Fallon, Coop, Brooke, my wife and I were talking tonight that we should pull the plug and bail on the West when she retires. I would want to forget about all the BS in the West.
Can't say I blame you, Terry, but you've been telling me the story for about 3 months now that you guys are ready to pull the plug and come over.
He's not as bad as Romeo.
No, Romeo, at least Terry's saying it's relatively soon, possibly this year. Romeo's saying 2 years for 3 years now.
You guys will find when you get here, I'm absolutely positive of this. Number one, you're going to love it. Number two, you're going to say, Jesus, we should have done this 2 years ago. Yeah,
exactly.
Captain Action, great. Thank you, Terry. Terry Fallon. Happy Makabuka Day on March 3rd. What the heck's that? Keep looking up for the partial eclipse of the moon.
Okay.
Hunter Orion saw that Thailand gas prices may spike if Gulf oil is significantly impacted. Only 20 days in their reserve.
That's in their reserve. But again, they're getting theirs from Singapore guys and Malaysia. They have direct pipelines with both of them. They have nothing to worry about.
It's not like the old days. I think back in the 70s when they had the oil embargo, like things were crazy, but they know kind of going in what they've got reserves set up. And, you know, the interesting thing, did you see like Saudi Arabia and the other oil shippers increased their volumes as soon as that war started? So they're going to put a lid on the prices. Yeah, I think they were up 10%. Oh, that's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
No, I don't see gas prices going up, Hunter. Captain Action, March 3rd.
Partial eclipse, okay.
Okay, it's the 2nd today here. John P., I'm with Brooke. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Make Darlene smile.
Hit him and hit him again.
Hit him hard. The might is right. Terry Fallon, Captain Action. Is that your date to be in Thailand? He's asking him. David Lowe, some people are for revolution, some are against it. I'm with the people. Great live streams. Keep up the great videos and community.
And thank you, David.
Davey's on the bike ride, hopefully again Thursday. Vegas Chris, what are your thoughts on the Dems not standing to protect American citizens over illegal aliens at the State of the Union address?
See, I'm an independent, folks. And I've never been Republican. I've never been Democrat. I've always been independent. And basically, because I'm just fed up with politics, you know, on both sides of the fence.
Yeah.
You know, they'll both lie about each other. They're both as bad as each other. You know, I think the Dems should have stood up, but they didn't want to stand up because it was Trump that said it.
Oh, they hate Trump.
If it would have been anybody else, if Mike Pence would have said it, for example, they would have stood up. If the Speaker of the House would have said it, they would have stood up. J.D. Vance, they would have stood up. but they just have this ultra strong hatred to Trump. And yeah, they did stand up for a couple of things that he did talk about, some tragedies. They stood up and, solidarity with them on that. But has it hurt the Democrats' image? Only time will tell.
Only time will tell. We'll see.
I hope not, because I believe the Democratic, senators and people in the House do love the American people. If not, they wouldn't be there. And I believe the Republicans do too. I just wish everybody could get along in the U.S., but unfortunately,
well, the key word is
they
illegal.
can't.
I mean, I have no problem with people legally coming to a country, legally. But if they're illegal, that's like against the law. So, let's enforce the laws, which Trump is doing.
Yeah.
First time ever, probably. Mr. Awesome 75. They tried, from what I understand, they tried to have talks with Iran, which they did, to keep American soldiers' lives to be endangered to a minimum. They had to do it this way. Yeah, that's using the planes. There'll be no boots on the ground, which is good. So,
they had talks and talks and talks with that country in South America. Yet they didn't go and bomb the country. They went and kidnapped the president and took him to the U.S. to stand trial. Again, the president of Philippines, Rodrigo Duterte, had the war on drugs, ordered the police to assassinate anybody with drugs. They got him out, got him to The Hague to stand trial for war crimes. What they've now done with the Ayatollah Khomeini is they made him a martyr. They've opened a can of worms that they're going to regret.
If they could have got him, they might. But I believe
they didn't even try, Brooke.
Why? Because the security and the situation where he was, it's going to be impossible.
Bullshit.
No, bullshit.
They went and got Osama bin Laden, Brooke. I was there. I was in Afghanistan. I was at the base that they launched the attack from, Fob Fenty, Jalalabad. Yeah. I saw him bring the Osama bin Laden's body back off the helicopter on the runway. I was running the runway at Fob Fenty, which is also known as Jalalabad. You can Google it, folks. I was there when it happened. I saw his body come off that helicopter. They went into Pakistan without Pakistan's approval, took him out, SEAL Team 6.
Yep.
With all his security that he had, they could have done it too. They could have gone in early hours of the morning, SEAL Team 6 or another SEAL team gone in there with black berets, whatever the case may be, took out his guards, got him, and took him out the heck out of there.
I think it'll come out that was
and then he's no longer a martyr. He's a prisoner.
Hell of doing that, but that's we'll see.
They could have done it if they wanted to.
I think his point was talks. They did have talks. Now, when you think back to history, they've been talking to Iran for decades, and what's it got them? Nothing.
But no,
send them $1 billion. That's fine. Yeah, do this. They still want it. They still tried to develop their nuclear bomb. God bless, they don't get that. God forbid. So, talking just, that was the end of the talks, because the Iranians were notorious, in my opinion, for stalling. Let's say this and we'll do something different, and nobody did anything. Trump's the first president to do anything about it.
Difference of opinions.
Yes. Terry Fallon, we'll agree to disagree.
Yeah,
Terry
and
Fallon.
Still love each other.
Yeah. Oh, guys, my wife and I would love a pool access condo in Thailand. Well, you can get those easy.
Yeah.
Forget the West and live in the land of smiles.
Yeah, there's one right next door to me available right now.
Yep. Well, he's talking a condo, not a villa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The one thing with that, though, Terry, you want to see during high season, if the kids are screaming outside, because you don't be near the slides, maybe, because you get a lot of kids going down there. Might not be the quietest on a pool site. Now, Ryan has poolside and he loves it. So, depends where you are. Yeah. Alpha Romeo, with the attacks over the weekend, how will the markets react Monday morning? Another buying opportunity. That'll be interesting.
I think the market's going to be down on open tonight. here in Thailand?
Possibly, but maybe with a quick recovery. I mean, I don't see what's there's. I mean, there's not as much turmoil as maybe the things are being led to believe, but we'll see what the markets do. Like they'll know. Claude, good morning, CBD and all. Please note a new motorbike group ride meet location just for this week. Posted on the Facebook page.
Oh, okay. I saw that he posted something this morning. I had a notification.
Well, he mentioned it last week about meeting at the Machapran Lake.
Ah, okay.
You know, because of guess where we're going. It's better we meet there, and then from there, it makes it a shorter ride or whatever.
Okay.
So who knows? Maybe we'll head over for brekkie and then do the ride at 10. We'll see. I'll have to check it out myself.
Yeah,
too.
I'll look too.
Yep. Dear OC, hey Brooke, does anyone ever tell you that you resemble hockey legend Gordie Howe?
Gordie
Howe?
No.
Oh, Jesus.
Never followed
Where
hockey.
have you been?
I never followed hockey. It was a boring sport to me.
Buddha.
I was more into football.
I met Gordie. Gordie Howe played for Detroit his whole life, and he was a superstar. He was before Gretzky.
Okay.
And he was famous for his elbows. Okay, like he was a clean hockey player and a good hockey player. But if you messed with him, or
you got the elbow.
You got the elbow. You know what I mean? And it was almost like they were sharpened.
Okay.
And he was known for that. But I met him once at a card show, Coop, and I remember shaking his hand. He had the biggest mitts I ever seen, like as big as Tyson Fury's.
Okay.
Oh,
well, we got 30 minutes left of the live stream.
All right,
folks.
half an hour, guys. Coop, honestly, your channel has made a huge difference in our lives. So many great people in the chat gives us hope. Yeah. You get here, Terry, and you'll love it. Your wife will love it. You'll just say, Jesus, honey, we should have done this a couple years sooner.
All I can say, Terry, is we are so thankful to each and every one of you that are watching our channel and has been here for the last 2.5 years supporting us. Because without you, we wouldn't be here. We've just been extremely lucky that we've had a excellent group of people come join us.
Yeah,
and
there's been no bozos that I know of.
Yeah.
And it's a good network and a great bunch of people. We're at Dusset, but hey, some people stay there and some people come for a few months, get the network set up, and they go to another, beach road or whatever. But yeah, it's the channel's done a lot of good.
Yeah. But thank you for being a longtime supporter as well, and a channel member with the badge next to your name. And thank you, but everybody else that has the badge next to their name, helping to support the channel for only $2 a month.
Nice.
And also, thank you to those people that have bought us coffees and given us super chats. It is greatly appreciated.
Mike Medic, wish Philippines had better infrastructure. Yeah, visa for a veteran is $1,500 US, permanent resident. Wow. Yeah, the infrastructure is just not as good there. Brownouts, water shortages, internet spotty, maybe. Depends where you are, but
yeah.
What a sale at Terry Fallon. Ditto on changing our lives.
Thank you.
Terry Fallon, what a sale. Thumbs up. Oh, from Mayo. Terry, I have the furnace cranked up. Feels like -25 with the wind chill. I'm keeping it real, snacking on a ham and cheese toasty and watching these two characters live stream. I miss that place. He does.
Poor guy. He's copying 7-Eleven with a ham and cheese toasty.
Yes, he is.
Because he misses it
39
so much.
baht here for a double pack. Chris, Mike Medic, $1,500, but earthquakes, volcanoes, typhoons. He's talking about the Philippines here, amongst other things. Yeah, we don't get that weather here. Remember, the Philippines is in the middle of the Ring of Fire. I'll pay more for the land of smiles.
It's about equivalent in the same price.
Both
cost
countries.
of living wise.
Yeah.
There's not really much difference between Thailand and the Philippines. It's just you get more quality over here.
Definitely. And the hospitals are, in my opinion, I've been to both, they're way better here. Similar pricing, but
transportation,
better.
internet, housing, medical,
roads.
Roads.
Yeah.
Infrastructure is all better here in
Now,
Thailand.
and you hit the nail on the head there a few videos ago. The electric here is way more affordable than the Philippines.
Yeah.
So there you
It's
go.
4 times more expensive in the Philippines than
Yeah,
here.
we pay maybe 40, 50 bucks a month here for our electric bills. You know, we'd be 150 to 250 over in the Philippines, you know,
exactly.
for similar size.
Yeah.
Professor Wolfenbarker,
The skipper.
the skipper. Morning, guys. FYI, Coop, those cigars were Avo Uvezian from the Dominican.
Good cigars.
I'll bring some for steak night tomorrow. Maybe see you there. Have a great day, everyone.
steak night
on
tomorrow.
Wednesday. Probably one of the places they go to.
Tomorrow's Tuesday. What we got tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow's Tuesday. Yeah.
There's no meet and greet tomorrow.
No.
You lost me, skipper.
Well, it might be at.
But they were very nice cigars. He brought me a cigar to the meet and greet.
Could be Peaky Blinders because they have a nice steak.
He said, "Coop, you ever tried one of these? They're really good." And I said, "No, I've never tried one." And so we sat out there on the balcony and had our at Fraser's and smoked the cigar. And I was like, "Wow, this is really, really nice. Doesn't burn your throat or anything. Yeah, very smooth."
Mike Medic at Vegas, Chris. I wish Thailand had the same deal.
Yeah. For ex-militaries or
yeah. Okay, gotcha. Michael Edmondson. Good morning, guys. Great weekend on Koh Larn.
Koh Larn, yeah, very nice island just off the coast here by Pattaya.
Yeah, we've been over there.
30 minutes on a boat, you're there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Geez, it was cheap. A couple $100 baht, wasn't it, on the boat ride?
Dirt cheap.
Yeah.
Well, if you do the ferry, it's only 30 baht.
30 baht,
probably. Yeah, $1.
Terry Fallon, Alfa Romeo, can't wait for some warm weather up in Bancroft. Getting tired of this cold. Yeah, I think you would be. Jeff Sigler, hello, CBD, and everyone on the chat.
Hey,
hello,
Jeff, how you doing, buddy?
Juan Antonio Soria, greetings from Mexico, gents.
Hello, Juan.
Rama Reichert, Coop, answer to your Muslim view. The majority of the Muslim world, 85 to 90%, is Sunni. Sunnis do not recognize the authority of ayatollahs at all. Well, there you learn something new every day.
Sir, there's not just one Sunni sect, Ronald. Sunnis are split into multiple sects. Just because you fall under Sunni doesn't mean that you're only one sect. Sort of like Christianity. Okay, everybody can say, you know, I'm a Christian. Some people may be Catholic, Protestant, Anglican,
Lutheran,
Baptist, Lutheran. They're all different parts of Christianity, and same with Sunni religion.
Michael Edmondson, Boston to Bangkok, 22 hours.
Wow.
Ooh.
Long flight.
Well, Toronto to Bangkok is 20. So, yeah, there you go.
We've done that, though. We flew from Dubai all the way to Rio de Janeiro, nonstop.
Yeah.
16-hour flight.
You tried to get me on that plane.
I did.
Oh, Jesus. That's the last thing I want. It's not the cruise or the place you go. It's the damn flights are too long.
Stay business class.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Step up. Terry Fallon, that Alfa Romeo. When my wife retires last, just to grab a flight and get the hell out of Dodge.
See you soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
Tell her to retire quick.
Ricardo, the U.S. overthrew Iran back in '53. Now we are trying to do it again. It looks like this time they're not going to be fooled, and it looks like it will not be so easy this time.
I don't think it's going to be as easy as what the West is making out it is going to be.
Well, listen, I think it's
not with that stockpile they have, Brooke.
Yeah, but look, I think probably a good 80% of the population, maybe more, do not. I mean, they were out cheering that he was gone, their leader. So and you see from the protests prior, millions of people out on the streets. So 80% of the people don't want them in there. So we'll see.
And then I saw the protests on the other side too. Of people protesting that he's been assassinated.
Yeah, paid to do it.
I don't think so.
Tommy Long, good morning, Cooper, Brooke, Deli, and Tubers. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
And hello, Tommy.
I think Tommy's over in New Jersey, isn't he? New Jersey. The Thorn Bismarck. I flew from Toronto to Paris, 8.5 hours, and then Paris to Bangkok was 13.5. It's not too bad.
13.
Okay.
From Paris.
From Toronto to Paris. It's funny. I've always looked Toronto, Vancouver, Bangkok. I never thought of that route there.
Yeah, by Europe. A lot of people do from the America and Canada.
Interesting. Terry Fallon, Tommy Long, hello, and you take care, Tommy. Alpha Romeo, Terry, we got snow last. Holy Jesus, getting snow. Had to shovel this morning. I booked a flight back to the land of smiles in July. Guess who is counting down each day?
Me.
And his bags are packed at the door. Coop. Terry Fallon, guys, do you think this Iran thing is justified?
Brooke says yes, I say no. I say there could have been an alternative with the same result.
Keep talking. Yep.
There could have been. America's done it before. They could have done it again. They decided not to.
Enough's enough. Mike Medic, Alfa Romeo, you need some ruby slippers. I think those are the ones that fly you right here. Terry Fallon, I think you need to move and retire there. That seems to be where your heart is. Well, don't we know that? Alfa Romeo, like the Thais say, soon, soon.
Exactly.
Yeah. 2 more years, Alpha?
That was a good
Vegas
run.
Chris, yes, Brooke is right. That train across Canada is amazing.
I'd love to do it.
Yeah, well, you do it in the summertime, spring, summer, early fall even. And yeah. And they got sleeper trains there, Coop, and they got the glass dome. So when you're going through the Rockies,
I've done the sleeper train in the US.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, with Amtrak, and that was fantastic. I loved it. I mean, I was just a kid and I was with my parents, but oh, it was fantastic. We were on the train for 3 days and it was just awesome. Yeah. Another train ride I'd love to do, Orient Express.
Ooh, yeah.
That is on my bucket list. Me and Darlene like cruises. Yeah. But I've said to her, you know, I'd love to do the Orient Express. You know what her reply was? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
well,
very accommodating, my wife.
There's another one too on the bucket list is from in Australia, and it runs from Sydney to Perth.
Okay.
That's like
east to west coast.
East to west coast. And the reason they say it's so great, and it's a dedicated, like for the tourist kind of thing. You see jungles, you see deserts, you see mountains. You go through the whole, idea of what the country's like.
The whole ecosphere.
Yeah. Amazing. So that would be interesting.
That'd be fun too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ronald Reichert, the message I posted earlier is deleted for some reason, and the message is that I agree with Brooke.
No, we don't delete anything.
LOL. No, I put LOL.
If you put the @ symbol or LOL, it's automatically deleted by YouTube.
What the heck? But yeah, I learned that.
Yeah. They think you're talking in code. Okay. And we never get to see it. It doesn't even pop up on our screen. So sorry about that, Ronald. Not our fault.
Stinking Rocket says 8:45 a.m. there. You guys up working early.
Always.
Coop's got me up at
8 o'clock.
Crack of noon.
And we run on till 9:30. So we got about another 21 minutes, and then we're going to end today's live stream.
No worries. Thorn Bismarck. I'm finally retired at 53. Well done, Thorn. Spent the last 6 years fighting with the Ontario government to retire. Unfortunately, my wife still has 9 years to retire at 62. So for several years, I'll only be a temporary visitor.
Well, at least you'll be here part-time.
Yeah.
It's better than no time.
You need to have her working for 9 more to 62. Like, take a look. You can live cheaper here. Again, a lot of people plan retirement for their home country, and you need that. But here, you don't need as much money, guys.
Nah, she's probably put in a lot of years, and, it's like only 9 more,
Well, maybe 4 more, and then you get 5 more years in retirement. Wouldn't that be better?
Better to take the money from the government than let them have it.
Well,
that's what I say.
Hopefully the government has it. Alfa Romeo, Trump wanted to wait till the Olympic Games were over. And
that was over a week ago.
Yeah, hopefully do not affect the markets. Yeah. Look, if they affect the markets in a bad way, the markets will go down, and the good will go down with the bad. It'll be a buying opportunity. Things will be on sale big time. I don't see that happening. Stinking Rocket, Canada is cooked. Get out now.
I say that about a lot of Western countries.
Ryan, get out.
Get out the matrix,
I
like to call it.
He's happy here.
Yeah. And come over to the life of living.
Yeah, land of smiles, guys. Yeah. Terry Fallon at Thorn Bismarck. Hope all that works out for you and your wife. Ontario is great, but it seems Thailand is better. Correctamundo there, Terry. Vegas Chris, West Coast flights, talking about LAX, San Francisco, Seattle, Vancouver, go through Seoul, Hong Kong, 2 places in Japan, and even Shanghai. So there's still many ways to get to Bangkok from the west.
Yeah, you don't have to fly to the Middle East.
No.
There are alternatives.
True. Mike Doty and Little Mike. Hey, Coop and Brooke. Today is Mikey's birthday. He's talking Little Mike. Just got on. Okay.
Oh, well, so he's 18 now.
18 or 19. Yeah.
He
he's
should.
one of
Well,
those.
he said as soon as his son is 18, he's coming to Thailand.
Ooh, well, he'll be on the next plane over.
So does that mean we're going to see him tomorrow?
Maybe. Hopefully. Maybe at the meet and greet at the 4th Tuesday.
Oh, I think he's got to graduate high school. So I think he's graduating
Yeah.
high school this year.
Stinking Rocket. I tell everyone about my famous uncles in Thailand, Cooper and Brooke. Ooh, Stinking Rocket's a youngin'. Alpha Romeo, happy birthday, Mikey. Biggest Chris, happy birthday, Mikey.
Yeah.
Yep.
Happy birthday, Mikey.
Thorn Bismarck, I agree with Brooke about the situation. I chuckle when everyone thinks Canadians are quiet and shy. We are until you mess with us.
Yeah. I'll never forget what Trudeau did to those truck drivers.
That was bad.
Left them there to freeze and die.
Yeah, he will not be fondly remembered.
Hmm.
Yeah, he was staring at the worst election ever, but he parachuted Carney in and saved the day.
Yeah.
Mike Doty and Little Mike, my parents are brainwashed. They say America is the best country.
All my family wants out. All my family in the U.S. wants out. I was talking to my brother yesterday and today. He's in Buffalo, New York. Coop, you still in that 3-bedroom? You still got the spare room? Sure have. Can I come over? Can I bring the wife and kids? Come on over. I'll help you get set up.
Oh, good.
My sister Julie lives in Austin, Texas. Can't wait to get the hell out of there. She's coming over here in July. Gonna do a recce of the area. She likes our house and our pool villa. She wants out too.
Well, I'll tell you how bad Canada is. My daughter's threatening to move to the U.S.
Wow.
Really? Why? Oh, things are getting bad here, Poppy. Oh, shit. Mike Doty and Little Mike Alpha. Thanks, man. Barry Fallon, Mike Doty. USA is not even close to being the best country.
That's Thailand.
I would say.
Yeah.
Definitely. Timmy P, good day to the CBD gang and everyone. I hope all is well. Brooke, that's quite the nephew you have. A very nice young man.
He is.
He's been well
Brian.
mentored.
Yeah.
Richard Woolley, Thailand is the best country. USA is second. Canada would be quite distant. Wait now. We got Aussies here. That's a great country. Been there.
Yeah.
Been to Europe. Many countries in Europe. Also great countries. They're all different. Yeah. But Thailand, of all of them, Coop, definitely. If you guys have never been, you come here, just come for a vacation.
Yeah.
You will be amazed.
Oh, yeah.
And you are handsome men here. Paul Apps says the U.S. president, who was widely referred to as the deporter in chief, was Barack Obama. Well,
He started it.
okay.
I can say that as an independent. He did. He deported a lot of people.
Really?
And so is Trump.
Yep. And Biden was letting them in by the boatloads, I guess. Truckloads. Jimmy P, I guess I came in at the wrong time. Robert Pierpont, the USA was the best country to make money in. Yeah. The best countries to live in, however, are also the countries it's the hardest to make money and be able to retire before age 85. That's the catch.
That is the catch, Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Robert. But yeah, Thailand and the Philippines and several Asian countries like Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, they're paid pittance in comparison to what we were paid in the West. Yeah, we were on high salaries, but we had a high cost of living too.
Yep.
Over here, they're on low salaries, but low cost of living. So I would say they pretty much equal each other out on a percentage basis. What would you say?
Well, my last experience was this past December in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, $8 for a large coffee. Whoa, that's Australian now. Food was expensive as all get out. And, yeah, obviously you're comparing to Thailand, Coop.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was asking my granddaughter, what do you pay for rent? Well, they pay weekly there.
Mm-hmm.
They pay more in 1 week than I pay here in a month. you know, for a 2-bedroom, and they're got a little bedroom with a, you know, bathroom attached. So yeah, it's depends where you're now. To offset that, the wages are much higher.
Mm.
You know, she was making $12 an hour scooping ice cream, and now she's up to 50.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Australian. So yeah.
But if you equate into the fact of what people earn in the West compared to what they're paying, and what people earn
True.
here compared to what they're paying, it's pretty much on par.
Yes.
But the great thing is, us for the West that we're on the big money compared to Thailand, that is not big money in the West, but compared to Thailand, are thinking Thailand's a dream come true.
Yes.
My pension, my Social Security,
Yes.
my disability more than covers my life.
Goes way farther here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where I'd be struggling to make ends meet in the West.
Yeah. So as a young person, probably not, Thailand's maybe not the place to live and work.
Mhm.
Well, first off, it's hard. And secondly, you're not going to make much.
Yeah.
I've met young guys here, Coop, that are in their early 40s that are doing online English. But for retirees, guys that have saved money, you come here and it goes way farther, which means you can retire earlier.
Yeah. Okay, we've got about 12 minutes left, folks. So say your goodbyes now while we answer the remaining questions.
Damon Budgeon, bus trip from Paxi, Laos to Pattaya, 15 hours, including 2 buses and immigration. Oh, my
15
Buddha.
hours. That's a nice bus trip.
He's got a lovely lady, though. Terry Fallon, Timmy P, great to see you here in the live chat. I think we'll move to Thailand to forget about all this BS.
Exactly. And we'll put you on a live stream with us.
Yes, we will.
Both of you.
Nilix Illuminatus. Iranians in Great Britain were dancing in the streets, calling for the Shah to come back.
The
Shah's
prince.
son.
Was he the prince?
Yeah, I don't know
Or
if
the
he's the guy that
king,
should
or
be there.
he's a royal family member anyways. Yeah.
Timmy P, greetings, Terry. I hope all is well in your way. Avoid it. I'll be right behind you. I'm only glad the price of a barrel of oil is going up, which is beneficial to Alberta.
If you work in the
We'll see
oil
if
field,
that
yeah.
Alberta's secession election is going to happen. Mark Schaefer, hey, Cooper and Brooke. Cooper, have you ever tried a cold plunge? If you
Yes.
haven't, you should. One of those sure would be nice sitting beside your pool. Advice, try before you buy.
I have tried it.
A cold plunge.
Yes.
Where?
Germany.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. There's Germany has pool baths like I've never seen in my life. Okay. And I got to be honest, a lot of it is nudist. So if you're shy about taking your clothes off, don't go.
Don't go.
Okay. But if it doesn't bother you, go. And they are, multisexual, so the men and women there all together.
Oh, really?
Naked.
Ooh.
And they call them spas. And these pool bath spas, they have the big pool, and then they have the heated pool, and then they have the cold plunge. And there's actually ice in the cold plunge, and you go from one to the other. And I did actually do that one time in my life,
Probably when
just
you're
to try
younger.
it.
I don't know. I'm at an age that might too much of a shock on the system.
Yeah.
I can think of better ways to hit the water. Gary Fallon, guys, I will sign off for tonight. Got to go walk the dog. Always great to see you two. Have a great week. And to all in the chat, much love.
And you too, Terry. Take care of both of you, your wife. Stay safe,
Yeah.
and hope to see you both soon.
We'll see you soon. Robert Pierpont, I won't name the YouTube channel, but one YouTuber says that after retiring early in Thailand 5 years ago, he is questioning if that was the right move. You can tell he's over the honeymoon phase and is bored with it.
Yeah, and I know exactly who you're talking about.
Oh,
and I
really?
saw that video, and I'm not going to name him either. He has zero community,
Well, there you go.
almost zero friends.
I was just thinking that, like,
And once you get over that honeymoon phase of coming out here partying and living large with the girls out here, what else you got?
mm,
And he came to the realization, I got nothing. Hence why we got our channel.
there's probably not a day.
The honeymoon phase never ends.
It's
on our
hard to get
channel.
an open day during the week here.
Mm.
There's all there's bike rides, bowling, badminton, breakfast, meet and greets. there's enough going on with the
Dinners,
community.
coffee meetups.
Oh heavens, yeah,
We got it all going on, folks.
yeah,
On the
so-
channel, and you can do as little or as much as you want.
Yep. Yeah, you're not
You know?
required to do anything here, and yeah. So that's why it's great.
And that's why I say, pick your YouTube channel carefully. Who you want to follow, who you want to be a part of, and what sort of retirement you want to have. If
Yeah.
you want to have those retirement where the guys are sitting in the bar all day long and not doing anything but drinking, it's a sad life.
Yeah,
You can have that, and the honeymoon period will pass by after about 6 months, and then you're sort of Mr. Lonely.
I wonder what he's comparing to. So maybe a home country, he goes back and it costs 3-4 times just as much. He'll still be in the same boat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe I shouldn't have come back.
I've met several
Right.
people that said to me that I've met on the street, never spoke to on the channel, and they've said to me, Coop, it's hard to make friends here. It's easier to get a girlfriend than it is to make friends here. He said people just stick to themselves.
Yeah.
I've heard that time and time again. Thank God for your community.
Well, a good buddy of ours
Yep.
from Tassie told me at the clubhouse Friday night.
Mm.
Now, this maybe 3 weeks ago. Brooke, I just want to tell you, and out of the blue, he said this to me. Thank God for you and Coop. I don't know if I would have made it here without the community. Because, he's one of those guys, maybe he's a little more private, keeps to himself, did come to the meet and greet the day after he arrived, got some phone numbers of fellow Aussies. One of them was from Tassie.
Yeah.
And bingo, that started the whole ball rolling. So, but interesting that he would say that, because I thought about it, people coming on their own with no community, it might be tough. We don't notice it because, I had you had me, maybe girls had each other. We get here, the channel's blooming. You know what I mean? We meet more and more people all the time and always something doing. So,
because you have to ask yourself, how many YouTubers do you know out there, anywhere in the world, that are dedicating their whole life, their whole retirement, giving all their energy to their community?
nobody.
None. We're
Nada.
probably
Zip.
one of the
Zilcho.
only
Zero.
ones. Even Calvin, God bless him, a good friend of mine in the Philippines. He has his meet and greet every couple of months, but he's not dedicating his whole life to a community of people. He wants his privacy. He wants to do his own thing, and I can't blame him. We, on the other hand, every day we're with our subscribers, except for Sunday. That's my one day where I say, it's my day.
Yeah.
6 days a week. Even God rested on the 7th day, folks. So give me a day's rest. But 6 days a week, we're making it happen. Who else is doing that?
Here's the skipper says half price steaks at El Gaucho the first Tuesday of the month. That is.
We haven't been there for a long time.
No.
Should we go tomorrow?
Well, I was going to just say that everyone should try it once. And if you're going to try it once, try
Best
it on the
steaks in
first
town.
Tuesday because they're to die for. But then we found Peaky Blinders. You've been there, have you not?
It's not as good as El Gaucho, though.
I would
Cheaper,
put it,
but
yeah,
it's not as good.
I would put it almost as good in my opinion. For me, it's fine and a lot more affordable.
It's
but
a
I would
nice
try them
place.
both.
I do like Peaky Blinders.
Yeah,
I must say.
so do I.
Yeah.
But I would try them both because you have to make your own mind up.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get a group to go tomorrow.
Yep. If you're a big steak guy, those are the two. Terry Fallon at Professor Wolfenbacher, aka the Skipper. Hope to meet you there for one of those steaks.
And they are to die for.
Robert Pierpont, also, he said, Thailand is great for retirement, but he was like, I could have worked 5 more years and retired now, and it would be all new to him now rather than old to him now.
Yeah.
Why would you want to work 5 more years when you could be retired?
Yeah.
You're obviously thinking of money, I suppose, or you love your job, but you don't want to retire, maybe. Who knows? But no, when you get retired, you'll realize if you find what you like to do it. You're better in retirement.
Yeah. Brooke and I built this community. It's up to you guys to come and join it and enjoy your retirement.
It helped a little bit, maybe, but mainly you. Superfly, you guys, I'm a bit concerned that Bitcoin is a scam. Oh, don't be worried about that. No PE ratio. Yeah, well, you don't need that. Not alternative uses. Oh, there is. And at the beck and call of countries who need to protect their own currency. Your take?
It's not a scam.
No. when it's getting on close to 15 years now. Will be next year, I think. Yeah, there's ups and downs. It's volatile. Buy and hold. That's what I do, and that's what I recommend. You get now. Look at it's part of a portfolio diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
So put
It's
one to
digital currency.
yeah, 1 to 5%, and it'll be a store of value. It'll equate to gold eventually, and maybe you add some gold too at 1 to 5%, and then you're diversified.
And it's tax-free here in Thailand.
Yeah.
So it's like Dubai, and you can carry as much as you want with you. You're not limited. You can put it in a cold wallet. You can leave it on the stock exchange. You can do what you want. And, if you go from one country to another, a lot of the rules are you can't bring more than 10,000 in cash with you. Well, guess what? You can bring $1 billion of Bitcoin with you and nobody's going to know.
People have.
And people have. So
we started doing our research maybe and promoting it 2.5 years ago.
Keep it short, Brooke. We got
25,000. And hey, guess what? Today you buy, it's on sale. Wait 2-3 years, you'll be seeing the same thing. Should have bought more. El Romeo, my usual flight from Toronto to Vancouver, 5.5 hours, correct? Vancouver to Bangkok, 16 and almost a half. Then
Done
a short
that,
2-hour drive to jump in and I'm home.
Yeah. Yeah, we did Dubai to Rio, 16 hours, same, yeah.
Rick Price, how long from LA to Tokyo, then from Tokyo to Bangkok, or just a Band-Aid and go straight from LA to Bangkok?
Well, you can do the one hit if you want. It's nice to split it up and go to Tokyo. Stretch your legs, get off the plane for a little while, for a couple hours, buy some duty free, and then get on your second leg. So it's about 6-7 hours from Tokyo to here. And then from LA to Tokyo, you're looking about 9 hours, somewhere around there.
They'll be listed on the flights, I'm sure. Terry Pound, final thought, you two handsome men. Take care.
Final thought, there could have been a different way. I wish it would have gone differently. And my thoughts and prayers are with everybody in the Middle East. There are a lot of good Muslims out there. I know I've met a lot of good ones. I've been all over the Middle East, and they have a completely different attitude than the radical Muslims, I'll call it. And they're very friendly. They've opened their houses to me and Darlene, let us come in and enjoy their beautiful homes and spend time with them. And great people, friendly, love life. It's a shame.
Tell me long. Hey, Brooke, I'm a New Yorker.
And so is half my family.
There you go. Chris Wheeler, I've heard that the Istanbul layover is pretty nice and the airlines will pay for your layover for a couple of days. I'm going to check that out.
Well, airlines are required to pay for your layover if it's, for example, a fault with the aircraft. I've had that, trying to fly back out of Bangkok, going back to Kuwait. The airplane had a technical fault, and they put us up in a very nice 5-star hotel with all 3 meals included: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah, see you. Got 2 minutes.
Ronald Reichert, yes, I agree, Coop. There are 2 factions in Muslim, and the Khomeini was Shia, and the Shia population is 15 to 20.
Yes.
Okay? Alpha Romeo, gas prices going up another 15 cents in the morning in Canada. Wow.
Per liter.
There you go. Rick Price, also, which area has a beach with surf waves? Is that Jumpkin Beach side?
No. The Adamant Sea side is the one that has the area for the surfing.
Beaches are nice.
Yeah.
Thorn Bismarck, she's a new Canadian from Hungary, needs 20 years in country to get the old age security payments.
Okay.
All right. Ronald Reichert, whoops, I meant 10 to 15% Shia, not 20. Okay. Robert Pierpont, Rick Price, nowhere in Thailand really has surf waves. You want Vietnam or the Philippines or Malaysia for that?
You do on the Adamant Sea side, down where Tim Newton lives.
Yep.
We've been there, and there were some fantastic waves for surfing there.
What a sale. I have a friend in Alexandria, Egypt. So I was going to go through Istanbul to Bangkok. Okay.
That's our next cruise going out of Istanbul. Good. So it looks like we're going to have to fly Thai Airways direct and miss the Middle East.
We'll see. Mike Doty and Little Mike. Mikey is 16. There he is. But I had a talk with him, and I told him I got to get out of here. Son, you might be on your own. I'll be part-time there for a year. I cannot take this much longer. Little Mikey will be on his own by 17.5. Robert Pierpont, Rick Price, or Indonesia as well. Okay, Indonesia, yeah. Mike Doty. Mikey says, thanks for all the birthday wishes. I really appreciate this group. Everyone is so nice. God bless.
And thank you, Mikey. And little Mikey.
Superfly. Sup, guys? Terry Fallon. By the way, Coop, my wife gives you a virtual hug.
Thank you, Terry. Virtual hug back.
Mike Doty, God bless. Great show as always. What a sale. Great show. Handsome man. Have a wonderful brekkie. Thank you. Chris Wheeler from Texas. Go Bitcoin as Missy $9 large coffee in Santa Fe, Texas. Just a redneck town.
$9 for a coffee.
Christ.
Wow. Texas.
Jerry Browns, my message seems to have disappeared again. I support Trump's decision. Hate division over it. Hate going to take me a year to downsize and save more to get there. Okay, well, there you
get
go.
Over
got
here.
A plan.
Yeah.
It's got a plan. David Lowe says swim bads in whatever.
Okay.
Germany. David Lowe, swim buds in Germany were amazing, but I was stationed there back in the 90s.
So you know what I was talking about. Did you go naked, David? Is the question. And Captain Action gifted us 1 Coopersthaiadventure membership. So 1 lucky subscriber is now going to get the badge next to their name for a whole month, courtesy of Captain Action. Got to wrap up, folks. We're at the
Rick Price. If I bought a large coffee in Australia for $8 Australian, it is $7.75 Canadian, $5.68 in the US, and it's $1.77 Thai baht. Yeah, I pay like 40, 50 cents, 50 baht.
Yeah,
for a nice cup. And that's cappuccino.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I like it. Terry Fallon, guys, I know I signed up, but I guess I didn't. Captain Action, yay, Coopersthaiadventure, greatest show on earth.
Thank you, Captain Action. Henry.
Captain Action says, thanks. Robert, always good to see you. Alpha, thanks again for another great live stream. Alpha says,
agreed.
Yeah, agreed. I would definitely remember first Tuesday of the month at El Gaucho.
Yeah, got to do
you
that.
Remember Larry Hagman?
I do.
He took Sundays to not speak at all.
Yeah, he was the star of Dallas.
Dallas, okay.
J.R. Ewing.
Yep, that social network you make makes retirement good or better. If you keep doing what you've been doing, you will keep getting what you got.
And thank you for that. And we're down at the last comment. Thank you, Rich Price, and everybody else coming on and joining us.
An hour and 31 minutes, right on time.
Yeah, much appreciated. And thank you guys for keeping the comments short, the questions short, so we can go have our breakfast and enjoy our good life here in Thailand and meet up with some subscribers again today. And also, we're going bowling this afternoon. Tomorrow, possibly might be going to El Gaucho. Wednesday, got badminton. Thursday, we got the bike ride. Friday, we got evening dinner and a lot more things going on later this week. And everybody's saying their goodbyes there.
Yep,
Ronald,
take care all.
Roger, what a sale. And Vegas Chris, thank you all. And
Woke ATM.
Aloha and mabuhay. And goodbye and hello to you too, Woke.
See you Wednesday.
Woke ATM. Okay, got you. Until next time, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. God bless you all. Stay tuned.
Stay safe.
Woke up in the land of smiles, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Cooper's Thai-adventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thai-adventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Golden beaches, sand so soft and white. Crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Coopersthaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Coopersthaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's still my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. From Chiang Mai's mountains to Koh Samui's shore, every step's a story, I'm craving for more. Smiles all around, the people so kind. Thailand's a treasure that's one of a kind. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky. Festivals that spark like the stars up high. Jungles whisper secrets, rivers carve the land. Cooper's holding Thailand in the palm of my hand. Elephants roam in the sunset's blaze. Every day's a wonder lost in a daze. From spicy street eats to the ocean's embrace. Thailand's a paradise I'll never erase. Coopersthaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Coopersthaiadventure, can't get it enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. So here's to the nights, the sights and the dreams. Thailand's a wonder bursting at the seams. Coopersthaiadventure, forever I'll stay in the land of smiles, where my heart swept away.